Gear 12 versus Gear 12 Plus, Mobile Gamer's favorite update. Is that right?
I kind of agree with you, man. Gear cap increases. Mod 6 and 7 dot mods, not excited about those type of things.
Yeah, and it just makes me so antsy seeing that we're one piece away from a Gear 13. I'm hoping that's not coming anytime soon. But pretty much in today's video, we're going to talk about, is there a big difference with Gear 12 versus Gear 12 Plus? Because as we'll see, Mr. Mobile Gamer show them what those two new pieces add. It's a big bonus that we have here. What do we got on those pieces?
Look at that, +6 speed. I mean, never mind all the other stats, you know, the extra health. We're talking about speed, and we've got identically modded teams, and we're just going to go into battle and show it off.
Right, exactly. So just to show you guys, all these characters, these test accounts we use, everyone has the same account imported, so the mods are exactly the same, but he has the Gear 12 pieces, and I don't. And we want to see how much of a benefit it's going to be. So let me go battle your team real quick here. Let me find you. So here we go, going into battle. He has all Gear 12 Plus pieces on his characters, and I have zilch, 0 on my characters. And the problem is, because of that, you're guaranteed to have your Vader go first because that 12 extra speed. But luckily, you triggered Cyan's unique there, or Niles's unique, so I was able to kind of catch up with you there. But right there, that you kind of have a 6 mod on your team that I don't have access to. That's exactly how I'm seeing it. And,
I don't want to dismiss how important +12 speed is. +12 speed is like hundreds of miles per hour faster than without. It really is.
Exactly.
And turn-based game, unfortunately, speed is very important. As veteran players and going through mods, everything comes down to speed. But the question I think we're going to explore in this video is +12 speed on each character more important than AI and playing correctly? Yes. And I don't think that 12 speed is that huge, but I think if your team was outmatched from the start, you're going to be in even bigger trouble. For example, if Treya players get Gear 12 and you don't have Treya, you might be shut out entirely. But if you have Gear 12 and they don't, you know, you can make that compensation between them having a better team. So I think you should be able to win. I think it's certainly a lot harder and it's an uphill battle, but I think that just has to do with the AI not knowing exactly how to play.
Right, the AI is going to get an upper hand advantage. That's the thing. It's going to get started off first. As you see, there's no way I could outrun your Vader because you have that, what I like to call a 6 mod on your team that I don't have. But I'm probably going to win mainly because the AI doesn't know what it's doing. So for the, I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be some battles where it does benefit the AI, and there's not much that you can do. Let's see, what can I do here? Let's swap it over to Nihilus. Can I get Annihilate? No Annihilate yet. Come on. Right. But overall, it's because the thing is, I mean, for people who aren't competing in Heroic Sith Raid, this is probably where you're going to be at a slight disadvantage. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, we're kind of playing at a game where people aren't going to be playing at this type of level for a little bit of time because you only get this gear exclusively through the raid reward. That was something that they changed recently with the Heroic Sith Raid rewards. And we never talked about that much in depth. How do you feel about these changes that they made to the Heroic Sith rigs? It's only that, nothing else changed, and something actually irritated some people that the lower tiers aren't getting any changes. But in terms of getting Gear 12 Plus at the Heroic level, what do you think about that?
Well, I think it's a better solution than them being sold in packs. You know, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that right now it appears that Gear 12 Plus is, you know, similar to that of a Zeta. It's going to take a while to get a piece. Yeah. And I'm okay with that. Now, in the past, they've done that for a little bit, and then they opened up the floodgates for... And so... if and when that happens, you know, someone that is willing to spend a lot of money is going to get a huge advantage. But the way that it's set up now, it's people participating in the Sith Raid and people doing well in the Sith Raid are going to get the Gear 12 Plus rewards first. And personally, myself, I'm okay with that. But I could see it being controversial.
So for the next battle, we got Mobile Gamer going up against my Treya team that has no Gear 12 Plus mods. And the whole point of this battle right here is to see if having that extra 12 speed per character will give Mobile Gamer a nice big advantage over a Treya-led team. And you get to go first no matter what. That's kind of given right there. But it's I think we did this battle already once to test it out, and you were able to win. But I think Trey's just so good.
Yeah, but I got to say that this is kind of a coin flip, actually. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. And, like, this is an uphill battle. So even though I have the advantage on the speed and having the Gear 12 Plus, Treya, I believe, is a bigger advantage. And, yes, I do have an advantage because I'm going to be playing smarter, hopefully. But hopefully. And I have won this battle before, so we're gonna have to see how it goes. We're just gonna, I gotta get rid of your. Oh my goodness.
My goodness. Save prayer for Palpatine. Rest in peace.
Did you see that? Rest in peace, my Palpatine. My goodness.
Yeah. Oh, see, I have no Gear 12 Plus another team, and Trey, it's just Trey is a monster right there. I mean, what I will say, Gear 12 Plus, it is a pretty significant thing. Plus 12 speed per character. That's a 6 mod right there. But overall, I don't think it's as significant versus when it was like at one point it was Gear 11 versus Gear 12 when Gear 12 first came out. There's a much more significant boost of getting to Gear 12 compared to Gear 11. And that's when I noticed it's hard to win with a Gear 11 team against Gear 12.
Right.
But here you could still win.
I think that this was a next to impossible battle, but having the advantage with the 12 extra speed per character is huge. I don't want to minimize that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's not gonna outweigh superior team composition.
As we see here, you definitely have the speed advantage, but just the other team just having that Trey in there, it's not going. Yeah, the Gear 12 Plus isn't going to really benefit you all that much, unless you, of course, get Trey in there.
We've won this battle before. Boy, it seems to be somewhat RNG dependent.
It is.
On the last match that we did, I was able to get my Nihilus to go off first, and plus I was able to get rid of Palpatine a lot quicker than this match right here. So right now you're witnessing my G12 Plus team basically losing against your non-G12 Plus team with a superior lineup.
Right. I mean, I know because one of the aspects of the Sith meta is a very RNG based thing. So what we're going to try to do at the end is try to do something that's a bit more visual so you can kind of see what exactly is happening, because so much is happening right there of debuffs disappearing and turn meter being granted out of nowhere because debuffs are disappearing. What we're going to do for the last battle, just do a mirror match Finn team, because those teams come down to whoever is the fastest Poe, and of course there is that slight RNG element of getting exposes off. Whoever gets more exposes off and keeps hitting the exposes will win the battle. So we're going to just kind of wrap that up at the very end. But so far, the main point of this video so far is that Gear 12 Plus, huge bonus. Is it going to make or break your team? Probably not. It's superior team composition and strategy is definitely probably one of the most important things in a mirror match type of scenario. But I mean, right now, if you're running Gear 12 Plus, most likely you're running these types of major teams. I don't really think this affects people who are still using, like, for example, like Phoenix teams or Wedge teams. I don't think they're going to have to worry much about that. It's mainly for those top end game players that have to worry about that. So this probably could go on for a long time. So one
of the questions that was asked to me on the stream is, okay, you get a Gear 12 piece. Who are you going to gear first? And I immediately know my answer. I'm curious what your answer is. I think we have the same answer on this.
Yeah, so if I had both Gear 12 Plus pieces today, I would for sure give it to Thrawn. Thrawn is just, in my opinion, I think he's the best all-around character in the game, and more speed means you can lock out someone faster than the other team, and that's kind of the most important thing I think right there. What about you?
100% Thrawn. For me, I think I could make a strong case for Nest also.
Nest, yeah.
But basically, having both Nest and Thrawn are fast characters already, and having them faster is a huge advantage. In fact, those are characters that most teams, you want them to be the fastest no matter what.
Right. Yeah, definitely true. Hey, real quick, let's go ahead and show Poe. Poe is that one character like Vader who's really critical. So why don't you show me your speed real quick on your Poe so we can see the difference. Mine's at 261. And what is your Poe at?
My Poe is at 273, so I've got that 12 extra.
You got that plus 12 speed over me right there. So let's go try out this battle now. And I'm going to go up against you, and you should have your Poe go before my Poe here. Let's see. All right, my BB-8 goes next. All right, and then there you go. So because that open move from your Poe, I might not be able to catch up now because that slight speed difference made a world of difference. Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
Oh, man.
This is a great battle. It shows that.
I did not
Wow.
expect this at all, but this is huge, man.
This is where that plus 12 speed makes a huge difference. Holy cow.
I did
Two
not
illuminated
expect these
destinies in less than
responses.
30
I
seconds.
expected that you would
gosh.
eventually the computer would make a mistake on the placement of expose, and
Holy cow.
but that was crazy. I almost want to see that again. Did you think?
Let's see if it happens again. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, my
2
goodness.
illuminated destinies in 27 seconds. Oh my gosh, but this is a battle that
It
really
almost
shows
makes
the power.
It almost makes me feel uncomfortable. How? Oh my god. Let's see.
Here they go again. Okay, come on, counterattack. Can I
Okay,
get some
come on. Let's see if they.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So they
maybe you can pull
All
it
right,
off.
I have to.
All right, let's see if you can pull it
I have
off.
to I have to get this off. All right, come on. We got an expose on Finn. Can I catch up now? All right. I'm able to catch up now.
Now this is the battle that I expected right here.
Okay.
But
Ooh,
my
now we're
goodness.
stuck still. Okay. All right. All right. Oh shoot! Wrong ability. Too much pressure. Let's see. Can we just stun? All right. Okay. We might be able to win this battle now. Whew. That was a bit scary. That first
That
battle.
other one was like, oh my goodness, Mike.
Yeah, that was horrible.
But you get one mistake here, and you could be
Yeah,
out of luck.
I'm pretty much done for. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to win this battle, and I feel much better. Come on. Almost done here. Let's do this. Come on.
Oh
All right, there
my
we go.
goodness.
Oh. So here we go. So this was just good RNG. This was the luck on my side today. That made a much better difference to me. All right, I feel a lot better now. But that last battle, I got
I did not expect that at all, but boy, that's the type of scenario you're gonna have when you're playing someone that is straight faster. I mean, 12 speed doesn't sound like a lot, but believe me, that is huge difference.
That's
it really
huge.
is. It
That's
really is
huge. So especially, I mean, really, I think that plus 12 speed, you will see the difference in a mirror match. I mean, outside of that, it's really hard to say, will plus 12 speed on a Rex team beat a Palpatine lineup, vice versa. It's really hard to say, but in a mirror match, that's when you can really kind of see the difference, especially in here when the most important characters, such as Vader or Poe, if they have that speed advantage, they get to get their train going before you, and that's where you kind of get left behind when you get steamrolled. But other than that, I mean, overall, I think the game balance, I mean, things we find, we've seen worse things happen in the game, such as Gear 11, the Gear 12, and the grind to get there. We saw when mods first came out, things became in disarray. I don't think Gear 12 Plus is going to break the game, and this is the end of the world. Would you kind of agree with that?
Yeah, I'm not excited about gear
I'm not excited
level
either,
increases. I mean, it just looks like that, you know, the amount of Carbondis I'm going to need to make these Gear 12. Even if I get the Gear 12 pieces, it's just kind of mind blowing the amount of, you know, particular gear pieces that we need. It's almost excessive. But that's my opinion.
I just hope Gear 13 is not coming anytime soon, and if it does, I hope you get to leak it on a live stream for an EA Play event or
That
something.
was a year ago. I forgot about that. That was fun.
All right, guys, so you let us know down below, what are your initial opinions of Gear 12 Plus? Are you feeling okay? Do you feel like it's the end of the world? Let us know down below so we can talk about it. But if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and leave us a like, comment down below, subscribe, and check out Mobile Gamer's channel for the video we did over there. And as always,